What's going on, gamers? What's going on, nation? It's the Drop Shot Prodigy himself, Mr. Death Sparky. And today I got a special tips and tricks video. As you can see right here, I have my score per minute for Hardpoint. In this gameplay right here, I don't get a crazy amount of kills. It's nothing like that. Only 66 kills, I think it is, at the end of it. But my score was absolutely incredible. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to get a high score in a game, whether you want to keep your score per minute up, whether you want to get your kill streaks like that. That's how I get my kill streaks, you know. I don't go out just going for kills. I get my score streaks through playing the objective. As you can see here, I get a lot of deaths. I just point whore a lot, and I'm going to demonstrate to you how you guys should do that. So while you're listening to me talk, make sure you're watching the gameplay, because it's really going to help you out. You see a lot of times where I run into an enemy just to die. Basically, sorry, as long as I get that capture, I don't care, because it's an extra 200 points plus the 125 kills right there for the hard point. Every single time I do that, I'm getting 325 points, plus any extra kills I get is just an extra bonus towards my score. At the end of this game, I had over 11,000 score. Usually in hardpoint, I get around 9,000, close to 10,000, but I think this game was the highest score that I had in Hardpoint. I'm not exactly sure. I could be wrong. But anyway, it's an outrageous amount of score, you know what I mean? And watching this gameplay is really going to help you guys. Just seeing what I do and mimicking what I do. As I said, I use the MSMC or the PDW, even with the nerf. With the PDW, I would definitely recommend using a silencer, because it'll reduce the kick a little bit. Because otherwise the kick in the PDW is insane now. I don't really like how they did that. They keep nerfing that gun. They should just leave it how it is. But that's not what I'm talking about in this gameplay. A great way to get high score for Hardpoint or any kind of game, whether you like to play team deathmatch, anything, is get a squad going and play some multi-team. That's what I'm playing right now. I have two friends playing with me, and we're just completely dominating. We didn't lose a single time that we played together with multi-team. We just dominated everything. It's a great way to get your score up because there's less people on your team. It's easier to control the objectives. It's easier to control maps, especially if you guys know what you're doing. You know, I had a teammate running, my friend Timo was running VSATs, which is really helping me. I think he got one or two of them in this game. He was also running Warthogs. My other teammate was running, I think, UAV, Lightning Strike, and I don't remember what this other one was. But either way, you know, if you get into a tough situation, having teammates that are willing to do that really helps you out if you're trying to get your high scores. So again, if you want to try it out, if you have two friends that you like to play with, even one friend, you know, if you're playing with two people in multi-team, you can still control everything as long as you know what you're doing. Of course, the one random kid on your team could always ruin it for you, but most of the times, if you're playing with two people, you're going to wind up getting more kills and more score, because most of the times, when you're playing with a random who's by himself in multi-team, they don't know what they're doing, you know, which sometimes can be a bad thing, sometimes it could be a good thing for you. Because if they're just getting in the way because they don't know what they're doing, if they're just getting killed, if they're getting in your way, of course that can distract you. That was a big fail on an EMP grenade, but it still got the job done. But they can always get in the way, so I would recommend going in with 3 people. It's not hard to find 2 people to play with. Most people like to play Hardpoint and TDM and stuff like that. Of course, TDM isn't my favorite. I said that before, so I really only go for Hardpoint in this, or kill confirmed I'll do sometimes. Anything that I can get high score, you know, that's what I go for. I have a lot of arguments with people that people are like, yeah, in this game, kill-death ratio is everything. But I don't believe that at all, you know. I'm the kind of person that thinks score per minute, especially in Hardpoint, for domination means a lot more than kill-death ratio. I understand the kill-death ratio aspect for team deathmatch, games like that, even kill confirmed, you know. But most of the time when you're in a Hardpoint or domination game and somebody has a really good kill-death ratio, most of the times you face them, you're going to see them camp it. You know, so I really look for the score per minute, because that shows what kind of players they are, how much they rush, how much they play the objective, how careful I have to be when running into the hard point like this and just running straight out. I have to be careful with that if people have a high score per minute, because there's going to be people doing that too. As you can see, I just showed the score again. It's less than halfway done this game. I already have over 6,600 score. So I'm really racking up the score quickly. I think at the beginning, the first like minute and a half, I had 2,700, I think it was, something like that. That angered me. I got shot in the back by a rocket launcher, but what are you going to do? Yeah, I was close to my Warthog already, and it just got ruined by that. But anyway, as I like to get distracted, back to the tips. For my perks, perk 1, as you can see up at the top, hardline. Always run hardline if you're going for high score streaks. It really helps. It gives you 120% of the points that you need towards your score streaks for each kill. So that really helps you getting your score streak. Perk 2, always run scavenger. It really helps if you're running C4s like I always do. EMP grenades for the tactical because they give you so much points for the EMP assist. They last forever, and it has a huge radius. You know, I think it has the largest radius for any of the the tactical grenades. That's what they're called. Sorry about that. And perk 3, I always run extreme conditioning. Even with my assault rifle class, I run that, and I run perk 3 greed with engineer or dexterity. You know, I've been using dexterity a lot lately over engineer, but I still prefer engineer. Also, for this bottom hardpoint right here, this is a great place to camp out, whether you want to throw a C4 or you're just going to outgun them. Nobody is paying attention to that spot when they're coming around the corner for some reason. It's a great place to camp and get kills for the hardpoint. 125 per kill, and if you have the UAV up, as you can see, it's 135 if somebody else kills them with the UAV up. For the UAV assist, the 10 points, it's also a great way to get your score up, you know what I mean? So running a VSAT, EMP system, anything like that really helps you out. DML loves running EMP systems, which is really helpful because if he has his VSAT up plus the EMP system, they don't have any kind of radar, they don't have their reticles, they don't have scopes, millimeter, target finder, anything, and you know exactly where they are, which really helps you out. Screw the 4-burst shotgun because it ruined my kill streak right there. But really, anything like that really helps. I don't really run them. The only thing I stick with is my UAV. For some reason, I have trouble going straight to the VSAT. I have no idea why. It's the only kill streak I ever had trouble getting to is the VSAT when I'm running it. But when I don't run it, I get well past it. Lately, I've been getting a lot of swarms. I've been getting a lot of double swarms. I have a couple gameplays with the double swarms in them. So I hope you guys do enjoy them. I'm going to be doing another tips and tricks video after this. I'm going to be doing a how to get your high kill streaks, you know, because in this gameplay I didn't get my swarm. I didn't get my swarm. I was really just going for score. I didn't care about my score streaks in this. So I will have a video of how to do that. It's a domination game. So I know a lot of people love to play domination. I got killed by a random grenade there. So I know a lot of people enjoy that. It's a lot of helpful tips for if you're always the kind of person that gets close to your kill streaks, your high kill streaks, and then die. I have some tips for you to survive, to get that final 1 or 2 kills. You know, because those are the hardest kills to get, are those last 1 or 2. And even for me, you know, they're the most frustrating. I always find myself hiding back a little bit to get that last kill for some reason. If I'm really trying to get like my second swarm or something, I'll really be careful to make sure that I get it. But that's for a different video. But there's around a little bit over a minute left in this video, so I'm going to wrap up the tips. I'm going to review what I was saying before. So for perk 1, always use hardline if you're going for the high score streaks. You know, it really helps you get them. As I said before, it gives you 120%. I think it is, or maybe for each 100 points you get 120 points. It's something like that. So it's actually 20%, sorry about that, towards your score streak. Not towards your total score, but towards your score streak. So that helps you out to get them. Perk 2, always run scavenger. I don't know why anybody runs anything besides scavenger. Perk 3, extreme conditioning and engineer, or extreme conditioning and dexterity. Both will help you out a lot. For lethal, always use C4s. At least I do. They really help. Look how perfectly that worked out. For my tactical grenades, EMPs or black cats or trophy systems, you know. I'm sorry if this video kept seeming like my voice is cutting out. It's because it was. Nothing was recording for my audio, and I apologize for that if nothing synced up. I do apologize. But if you like this video, please leave it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment saying what you need help with. If you're new to the channel, first of all, welcome. And please hit that subscribe button because it helps me out. And keep a lookout for this score per minute. It's absolutely ridiculous. 11,725 points with only 63 kills and 22 deaths.